What's going on, guys? It's Alexa back with another video, and today I have a bit of bad news but some really good news, so kind of balancing out. I know I haven't seen you guys in a while. I've been busy. Good things have been happening at work, and just dealing with life in general. Been trying to get out more and travel because obviously of last year, so been a little busy. Sorry about that for the lack of content, but please, to keep yourself entertained in the meantime, please check out some of my older videos. If you haven't seen those yet, I would really appreciate it. But anyways, back to the reason why I'm here with Bruce. We're gonna cover the bad news first, and then we're gonna get to the good news, because I'm really excited about the good news. And if you follow me on Instagram, which I feel like I don't plug that enough in my videos, but make sure you follow me on Instagram, her_auto_perspective. So you can check out my Instagram there, and that's where I do a lot of sneak peeks and previews of stuff that I may be doing in future videos, so you can check that out. But if you do follow me on Instagram, you probably already know what the good news is, so we'll get to that in a second. But bad news, we're gonna go on a little story, so let's get into it. So a quick recap of the weekend. The unfortunate thing that happened is Bruce got into a little fender bender. When I mean little, I mean very little. Like, I'm not gonna have to replace anything. I'm just gonna have to touch up some paint scratches. But essentially, I was out with some of my car friends. We were leaving a mall parking lot, and as I'm trying to turn out to the right, there's kind of a blind turn. There's a bush kind of hanging off, and then cars are coming around that bush. So at the time, as I was pulling out, I didn't see the car that was coming, so I hit my brakes because obviously I didn't want to get hit or T-boned. But my friend behind me, she hit her brakes a little late, and unfortunately she was far enough away, but because parking lots they're not flush with the road, there's a little divot. Her tire went into the divot and then kissed my back bumper. So I heard it, I felt it, and I was like, here we go. So we pull over, look at the damage. Unfortunately, her bumper took it worse than mine. Like I said, but the good thing is she's gonna get an aftermarket bumper anyway, because she has hella mods coming to her car, and I'm probably gonna have to do a future video or future review on her car later, because she's getting some serious mods. But regardless, I can show you guys the damage that was done. It's over on this side. So we take a look here. This is where paint got scraped right here, and a little bit of a chip there, a little bit of a scrape there, and a little bit in this corner. So some here, but regardless, we got a quote at one of these shops that she frequently takes her car to. They do really good business, and I look forward to working with them. But we already got a quote. It's already going to get taken care of, and that's really all I can say. Like, I'm not upset about it. It's compared to like what it could have been, I'm really not upset at all. So I'm not mad at her. Accidents happen. I did stop pretty quickly because obviously a car was coming, so I didn't want to. I'll take this over a T-bone, like, no. So this is super minor. It's going to get taken care of. I'm taking it to the shop in about 5 days, and they're going to have it for about 2 days, give it back to me. They're just going to take off the whole bumper. They have to take off the bezels and everything, paint the whole thing, put it back on. Nothing crazy, thankfully. It's, like I said, it's minor. If you guys saw the damage that happened in Virginia Beach with my front fender, when that caught the gate, that was a million times worse than this. So after that, like, this is nothing to me. So it is what it is. It's going to get taken care of. I'm not tripping. So that's all of the bad news. It's going to get taken care of. So let's get on to the good news. Here is my garage. Well guys, this is it. I have wanted a garage for so long. And it took me a while to get to it, but here I am. Very echoey. Obviously, it's not huge. I'm pretty sure a lot of people use these garages for extra storage, but I'm gonna try my best to get Bruce in here safely. We're gonna see how it goes, but yeah, this is it. The only thing I'm gonna do is sweep this out a little bit. Obviously, there are a couple of bugs, aka spiders. I don't mess with them, so they gotta go. I have already sprayed like some bug spray around here because I don't deal with that. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna sweep a little bit and then I'll catch up with you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so as I said, here's my garage. This was my very first time pulling Bruce in, and as you see, it took me a few attempts. I typically drive with glasses on, if you guys have noticed throughout my videos, so I think I did okay with this being my first time pulling in and not having my glasses on, so that's just my opinion. But either way, Bruce looks good in his natural habitat, in my opinion. I don't know how often I'm gonna use this garage, like if I'm gonna use it every single day. Well, for one, I don't drive Bruce every single day. I do drive him more often than the Jeep, but how often I'll park Bruce in here, it really just depends on if I feel like dealing with it, because I'm sure I'll get more used to it as I practice pulling in more frequently. So regardless, I have it for the winter. It's gonna come in super handy. Don't have to worry about any snow and ice storms. You know, and heck, even if the weather gets bad during the summer, if I feel like it's gonna be a real problem, whoop, pull Bruce right in. So I'm gonna get better at pulling in, because like I said, the space is tight. My mirrors just make it, because the Camaro has pretty wide fender flares in the rear. I just really had to watch, you know, backing in, because those hips are pretty massive. If I decide to pull in head first, maybe that's easier, I don't know. But whatever I decide to do, I'm gonna try to have some markers so I know where to pull in, where to stop, all of that. And probably put some cushioning on the sides, so, because I'm opening the doors, it gets just to that first stop, and that's all the room I have. Thankfully, I'm a small individual, don't have to worry about opening my doors super far. But yeah, and I'm also thinking about, I'm trying to be a considerate neighbor. I know how this car is gonna sound with cold starts, but I'm thinking about getting some acoustic foam that I could put on the rear of this wall so that way it doesn't echo so bad, because I just feel like it's gonna be really loud. So figuring out ways how to mount that. But if you guys have any tips and tricks of what I can do to make this garage a little more soundproof, a little more ding proof, let me know. And yeah, I even saw some of the people next to me, they have tape on their floor, bright fluorescent tape, and they'll know where their wheels line up, so that way they don't scratch anything. But luckily for them, their mirrors fold in, mine don't. And I need my mirrors to see where the hell I'm backing up. So but yeah, Roots looks good. I'm excited. I have this garage, and I really think it's going to be super helpful. Definitely not a garage that I can do work in, but this is storage. Keep them safe, keep them out the weather, all of that stuff. So let me know what you guys think of the bad news too, and the good news. Just let me know. Leave me a comment. I try to read as many of them as I can. And hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Like I said, make sure you follow me on Instagram to get more of these updates and sneak peeks when I do some exciting stuff. So as always, thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I'm so excited that I was able to do this, and I really hope this is going to be beneficial for myself and for the channel. So thank you guys once again for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I will see y'all next time. Take care.